In the 2020 election, there are a lot of states to focus on, and in this election, there are going to be very many that are going to be atypically targeted by both Democrats and Republicans in states that were previously characterized as solidly for the other party. In the map that you see on your screen or graph, coming from Real Clear Politics, you can clearly see that Joe Biden has held a strong lead over Donald Trump. Comes at no surprise, as Joe Biden is a whole lot more popular than the current incumbent president and is the likely favorite to win in many different states. Now, looking at the pipe dream states for Joe Biden, these would include the states of Indiana, Montana, South Carolina, Mississippi, and Missouri. All of these states and his best possible margins, Joe Biden's best possible margins in their states are listed. The state that he has the best shot at, in my own opinion, out of all of these would be the state of South Carolina, as it was closer in 2016 than it was in 2012, which you really cannot say for a lot of states, as it really was a year where the Republicans did very well. But yeah. Coming in next is the Republican-leaning states. These include the states of Texas, Iowa, Ohio, Georgia, and Maine's 2nd Congressional District. Looking at Biden's best margins in all of these states, he could win in all of them, or districts too. The state of Texas, once called the Republicans' California, is now potentially even going to go into the Biden column. In recent polling, it is basically tied between Vice President Biden and President Donald Trump. The state of Georgia also trending more blue and the states of Iowa and Ohio always contested, despite having a really strong red swing back in 2016, are definitely up for contention. And Maine's 2nd Congressional District is definitely a district to watch on Election Day, as it could either go either way due to the fact that it went to Obama back in 2008 and 2012 by double digits, but it went to Trump by double digits too. So it's a very interesting district to look at. Looking at the toss-up states, these are states that are going to be targeted by both campaigns. The states of Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Arizona, Florida, and North Carolina are by my characterizations as toss-up states. States like Wisconsin and Pennsylvania went to Barack Obama by double-digit margins back in 2008. But again, Trump won them in 2016, definitely putting them a lot more in play. In addition to that, states like North Carolina, Florida, Arizona, traditionally Republican states, are now being targeted by the Biden campaign, as he has strong leads in all of them. The state of Arizona trending more blue, electing a Democratic senator and likely having a fully Democratic legislature with a majority in the House and likely having 2 Democratic senators, not the governor. But Arizona definitely trending more blue. The state of North Carolina having the Senate candidate lead by almost double digits, which is absolutely insane considering the fact that North Carolina was to the right of Indiana back in 2008. The next characterization, in my opinion, would be Democratic-leaning states. These include the states of Michigan, Colorado, New Hampshire, Minnesota, and Nevada. Biden's best vote shares, as you can see on the screen, are posted. Generally, Trump may not necessarily have the best shot in any of these states. However, if he were to pull off another surprise win like he did back in 2016, he could definitely flip any of these states. I mean, he won the state of Michigan back in 2016. He could definitely win again. The state of New Hampshire was super close back last time. He could definitely win as well, along with the state of Nevada and Minnesota. Same goes for those states. So, looking at the actual states that Joe Biden should focus on in the 2020 presidential election, he should focus on winning the states of Michigan, Minnesota, Pennsylvania, Florida, Arizona, Wisconsin, New Hampshire, and Nevada. These states, in my opinion, if Joe Biden focuses on them and wins them, he does not really need any more states, as then he would basically have a very strong and commanding lead over Donald Trump. Looking at what these states would look like with Hillary Clinton's margin plus them, you can see that Joe Biden would win with 322 electoral votes to Trump's 216. Without these key states and subtracting them from Clinton's total, Joe Biden would only have 212 electoral votes to Trump's 326. This is probably going to be the best possible way that a Republican can get elected for quite a while. I could see Trump potentially even flipping the states of Colorado and Virginia as well, despite them being very solidly Democratic states in this day and age. But overall, Biden, I think, needs to really focus on regaining the Rust Belt, keeping states like New Hampshire and Minnesota, Nevada, Florida. He needs to make sure that he can bring out the Democratic vote in all of those states. With Kamala Harris recently being picked as Biden's VP, I don't think that she is necessarily herself going to bring out the black vote in a lot of these states. I think that he is actually going to need to target them individually, do campaign stops if possible due to the pandemic, and really try to push for winning all of these states. Something that Hillary Clinton just generally did not do back in 2016, as she thought that the presidency was in the bag for her. So I hope you guys like this analysis. Please like, comment, subscribe, and thank you.